Look, it's a train wreck for Diddy right now. We'll see what ultimately happens. One of his friends came forward and actually said that Diddy's mom actually used to host sex parties in the family home. So Diddy was around a lot of weird shit.
I don't want to get.
early
No, I
on.
don't want to get.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to. Listen. All I want to say is, yo, look, you can't be sneaky with the feds. The feds, like, once they come, you got problems. Shaq, that's all I know. I did a little stint in the feds. It was baby time, like year and a half passport for her. But I know once the feds are knocking at your door, you got problems, Jack. That's it. That's all I know. And I did, like I said, I know niggas did 15, 20. I did 2-3 years, nothing. I did light time. But I did my little fed time and read the guidelines and realized when they come, they coming. They got something on you. It's like they ain't got nothing on you. They got something on you. You know, and they ain't coming with bullshit. They got a big, percentage rate of convicted niggas. So it's like, when they come to me, that's like your worst nightmare. I'm always like, when I catch my cases, Vlad, I was just a cop-out nigga. Like, all right, cool. Like, all right, they got me. Like, feds come, knock on wood. And I done had feds and homicide come to my house before in a year. So I'm not going to talk about what it was about, but I done got subpoenaed all kinds of shit, like, by the feds, you know what I'm saying? Didn't show up, and, lawyer took care of that. But situations with homicide at my crib and all kinds of shit, like probation, I've been through it all. This G-Unit. So for me, I just know when they come, it's not a game, whatever situation it is, Man.
Well,
the MDC food is, trust me, that shit is bullshit. That shit is slop. You take a rapper, you from caviar to that shit, a motherfucker might just have a heart attack just eating off that slop, man. That shit slop in there, bro.
yeah, no, look, I interviewed Alan Dershowitz, who represented Jeffrey Epstein, during his previous case and got him like a slap on the wrist. And I remember I had a flat out conversation with him on camera. I said, look, you know Jeffrey Epstein better than most people in the world because you actually worked as his lawyer. Now, when he died, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. He was killed. He was going to rat on a bunch of powerful people. What do you think, knowing him, actually happened? And he said, look, I honestly think, knowing him, living the type of lifestyle he had been living for all these years, flying private, got his own island, he's got hundreds of millions of dollars, every celebrity, whatever girls he wanted, some of them, of course, underage and so forth. Now he's looking at life in prison. He could not deal with that future, and he felt it was easier just to kill himself and, check out.
Yeah, the stress alone, you go from, like I said, I was eating bison on the mountain, but I'm a street nigga because I could eat, beef patty and cocoa bread. I come right back to the hood, get New York fried, whatever. But for a nigga that is kind of like civilian-ish a little more, for you to take them, like, have money like a P. Diddy, you take that to caviar and no more of that good shit. And, you get pussy when you want on deck, and you got your weed and you got your drugs, your pills. Take that away, that shit affects the body. Because you had your way with the world your whole fucking life, bro. You got to do whatever the fuck you wanted in your life. You name it. You want to fly to Paris? You want to fly to Abu Dhabi? You want to go fucking rare watch shopping somewhere? You could do it. You want 4 or 5 bitches? You could do it. All kinds of champagne. You take that away from a motherfucker. Yeah, that shit drive you crazy. And years, and we're talking about decades of living that kind of life. Yachts, you was on yachts to a jail cell. Yeah, that shit. Mentally, you got to be strong.